doing? Excited?
Yeah, man.
Very.
Yeah? Well, have you guys been to Vancouver before?
This is only my second time in the city.
Time?
Yeah, I've been a bunch of times before, but first headline show here. So
speaking of which, it's your first major tour.
It is.
Yeah.
First headline tour ever.
So what's it like having people discover songs like Rolling with the Punches when on your major label debut when they've been on your set list since about 2012 or so?
No, it's nice because they come to the shows and they sing the songs, and I mean that just like it super energizes you. It's crazy.
It's really cool. It's funny that we've been playing the song for as long as we have, and finally we come to shows and people actually know the words and are singing along with it. So
what's that feeling like to have people actually like sing the words back to like lyrics you've written in your room or when you guys are rehearsing, and have complete strangers know the words just like that?
Yeah, you just automatically like it makes you smile, and just it feels so nice. It's almost like that's the feeling of fulfillment. When you're playing live and then something you've written resonates with somebody, and then they like sing it back to you like they know it. That's ultimate.
Yeah, especially like a city that we've never been to before. That's kind of the craziest. That's the absolute craziest part, is that you roll up to a place and people know you and the songs that you spent a long time writing. It's kind of weird.
It's wild.
Yeah.
So what exactly is your music making process like? Kind of run me through if you guys are, like for example, are you guys working on new material, and what's that process like for you guys?
So usually what happens is I'll be messing around on my guitar, whether it's plugged in through an amp or plugged into my laptop, and just kind of be running through some riffs that I might have thought of in my head, or I might just have come up organically as I was practicing, and I'll hit record on them, whether it's on my phone or it's on my laptop, and I'll start with that, and then that will be sent to Justin, who sometimes I'll have a drum idea. I'll be like, what do you think of this? Or sometimes I don't have any ideas at all, and I just send it to him like, let's throw a beat on this and let's see what it sounds like. And that's typically how we start writing. Once the song is finally fleshed out instrumentally, that's when I'll take it aside and I'll write lyrics to it. So I'm not really a lyric first kind of songwriter. I think I'm a lyric last kind of songwriter. Not to say that all of the songs are written that way, and sometimes I'll get songs that are written lyrics first, but normally that's how it happens.
Do you ever come up with a new beat on your drums and you're like, can you figure something out with this? Or does that
we'll do that. Like that'll happen like 10% of the time.
Oh, okay.
Mostly that's kind of the way we do things. Is guitar, drums, vocals.
Cool. So. Do you have any activities or anything you do to keep yourself busy during the lulls of touring?
What? Yeah, of course. Yeah, gamers. We're big gamers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. What are you guys playing right now?
Well,
we're
waiting until the Division 2 starts. We just finished Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, man.
And then the Division 2 is a co-op game that we're both going to jump into.
Definitely.
And hammer that one out.
Yeah, I'm purposefully waiting to get Red Dead 2 until I'm kind of like done with what I got going on now, because I know it's going to
very smart.
It's smart.
Everything.
You're going to set aside minimum a week.
Right, yeah.
And buy a ton of frozen pizzas ahead of time. You're going to need it.
Okay, good. Thanks for the advice. You were at the Junos recently.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It's cool. You see some of these Canadian artists and idols that you sort of looked up to when you're coming up as an indie band, and getting the chance to talk with them, but also getting the chance to perform at like a Juno event. Very, very cool.
You guys were at Norma Jean's, right?
Yes, Norma Jean's was for Juno Fest on the Friday, and then on the Saturday we did like a private Juno party. But both nights were really fun in their own ways. One was like a bar show, one was a New Jersey show, and they were both just cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for bands starting out? I know you're kind of got really taken off right now, but you have been around for quite a bit. Any advice for?
Yeah, basically anytime anyone asks us what they should be doing, we're always saying playing shows, and it's because a lot of your live performance skills are just, you develop that by just playing, and there's no way to get around that. You have to get in front of a live audience and just bang it out. Other than that, I would just say, keep playing shows and networking at the shows as well.
Sure.
Meet as many people as you can. That's how, really, when we look at it, where we got to where we are today, is we made sure that we were always talking to people, making connections, and kind of furthering your career that way. So.
Just a couple more questions. How do you guys feel about Spotify and the current role that the internet plays in the music biz?
I really like Spotify.
Yeah,
I really like
agree.
Spotify. I think
agree.
that we wouldn't be where we were without it. Our management found us on Spotify. I understand the drawbacks that there's not a lot of money in it for artists, but it's the first time that the record industry has actually seen profits go up year over year since like Napster. So
Right.
it's not the money that it used to be, but it's more money than zero. So I mean, I think it's a benefit.
Yeah, I think it's amazing that you have somebody that can listen to the Rolling Stones and somebody that can listen to their buddy 2 doors down making music in their basement.
Right.
Both on the same platform. So in a way that's great because you can get your music out there. Obviously there's a lot more music, which doesn't necessarily there's a lot more good music, but still a lot more music, and why not? If you can put it out there and it's easy, just do it.
Yeah, I think it helps new artists
Yes.
more
Yes.
than it hurts them.
For sure.
For sure.
Last question.
Yeah.
To wrap it up, where can people find you on social media if you want to keep up with Blue Stones?
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah, that's usually where we are the most active. Posting stories, posting in our feed. I mean, it's our day to day. So at the Blue Stones is where you can find us. A little bit spills over to Facebook as well, and a little bit even less on Twitter. But Instagram is definitely where we find ourselves to gravitate towards.
All right. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot, man.
Yeah.
I sit alive beneath the rubble, a wretched soul in a sea of trouble. I'm all alone, I'm all